Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another long-awaited for me Transformers video. Today, we have an oldie but a goodie that I've never gotten before, so I haven't reviewed him. We have Transformers Siege Sixgun, Autobots Sixgun. He is one of the partners of, not Fortress Maximus, but Metroplex. The original Metroplex, not the new one. And he breaks apart into 6 guns, because that's his name, I guess. And then we have his mold mate, a slightly retooled Powerdasher Cromar, my first of the Powerdashers. I still need Zatar and Aragon to go with the weaponizer mold mates, because I believe Brunt and Cog were both retooled to be Powerdashers as well. Powerdashers were a mail-away exclusive set of 3. I don't know if you had to mail away separately to get each one, or if they were available together, but they were a special mail-away from way back in G1, towards the end, I believe. And they look nothing like any Earth-bound vehicles or any of the Cybertronian-type vehicles. Their story for the Powerdashers is that they are new life, new Cybertronian life, and they're all young. As far as I know, there wasn't much story about them, and I don't think they ever appeared in any form of animation. But anyway, let's go ahead and get them out of their plastic and cardboard prisons here. And, let's get on with the review. Since I've never done these before, I'm very excited to finally get this. I got this off of, actually, I forgot where I got this. I think I got it from Amazon. If not, I don't know. And I probably got this from Amazon, too. I don't know. Anyway, after a quick cut, we'll have them both freed from their plastic cardboard prison, and we'll get right into the review. So stick with me and stay tuned. And here are Autobots Sixgun and Cromar. As you can see, they have nearly identical leg. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. They have nearly identical legs, whatever you call the bottom part of the leg. Same plastic, except for the hinge joint here. We've got a red hinge joint here with some silver paint apps, whereas we have a gray hinge joint here with no paint apps. We also have red legs and hips. The same black piece up here, but black and red. Black and white, silver, black, white, silver, and then a brand new head sculpt for Cromar. Right? Yeah, Cromar. I keep getting them mixed up. Cromar. We got the same red guns. His was packaged with the handles facing forward, whereas Cromar's were packaged with the handles facing backwards. Not that that makes any difference, really. Other than that, they are the same. Got the same molded guns for underneath the hands. I forgot to grab some blast effects. Okay, so we do have a whole bunch of blast effect points. We'll just stick with 6 guns, since this is primarily my 6 gun. Oh, okay. I thought this gun was attached to the underside of his arm, but it's actually attached there, and his arm moves freely. Okay, that's cool. We do have lots of weapons build-out configurations. Let's see, we have bloosh points here, I believe. Maybe not. Nope, but we do have a bloosh point there. So there's a bloosh point. There's a bloosh point. Got a bloosh point on each shoulder. Boom. Boom. And then, of course, he's got bloosh points on the ends of all of his weapons. Boom. Boom. I decided to pull out all the same color energy bolts. Let's see. Boom on the end of this. It should be anyway. Is that not a bloosh point on the end of the gun? What? That's insanity. That can't be right. I'm not sure where his other 2 guns are. He's supposed to be 6 gun. He's supposed to have 6 guns. Unless these are weapon emplacements are supposed to be guns. I don't know. Okay. Bloosh. Bloosh. But yeah, there's all his bloosh points. And then he's got lots of the other weapons ports as well that so many of these figures have to connect with plugs and sockets for all the other weapon configurations you can do with these guys as well. So that's always fun and yay. Let me see. I don't know how this piece is supposed to go. So I've got this piece here, and I don't know what it goes to. I think it broke off of one of these, unless it's supposed to come apart. In that case, it doesn't want to stay together when I put it back. Anyway, so yeah, he's got all the same bloosh points on both of the guys. They got all the same everything else. Let's go ahead and compare them to a couple of their other weaponizer friends. We have the original Cog, the original weaponizer, who is Fortress Maximus's partner, or drone, depending on what reality you're reading. And we have this guy, whose name I forgot. But this is Metroplex's other partner from the original Metroplex. He's a little tank. I want to say his name's Scamper, but I don't think that's right. It might be. Maybe it is Scamper. I don't know. Anyway, he's a little tank to go with Metroplex's Sixgun. He can also become a tower for Metroplex, which is pretty cool. Sixgun. And then Sixgun comes with a little car. That might be Scamper. I can't remember. Give me 1 second. Okay, I looked it up. This is Slammer. Scamper is the little car who comes with Metroplex toy. And anyway, that's these two. Slammer's a little bit shorter, but we've seen his tank mode, and we will compare it to Sixgun's vehicle mode. And Sixgun is basically the same exact height, even up to the tips of the guns as Cog, which is pretty cool. And their heads actually look fairly similar, and that's probably due to them both being friends of Metroplex. Let's take one more quick look at the difference in heads of Cromar and Sixgun. I really like Cromar's head. It's got so much detail. They put a lot of thought into it. It's got that little gold piece above between the eyes and little tiny dots where his eyes are. That's pretty cool. I'm going to zoom in here and get a really good look at it. There we go. Yeah, I really like that. He's got the red nose. Is he drunk? I don't know. Drunk as a skunk. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and transform all these guys into their vehicle modes so we can check it out. I can't wait to get the other two Powerdashers. I never had the originals. I always thought they looked interesting and unique. I remember seeing ads for them in the toys and in the magazines when I was a kid. And, yeah, I always thought, ooh, I want those. I wanted all the Mailway stuff, and I never got any of it because I didn't buy that many Transformers. I was not that well off when I was younger, so that's why I'm doing this now, because I love the franchise, and I always have. Anyway, we'll be right back after a quick cut, and we will transform all these guys into their vehicle modes. So, yeah, stick with me, and thanks. Before we go into the alt modes and the other configurations, it's been so long since I did a video review of a Transformer that I forgot to go over the articulation. So here we go. We've got full 360-degree rotation around the head. We've got full 360-degree rotation in the arm. We got elbow 90-degree bend. And then you can turn this 360 degrees as well. I found, now the other guy wasn't set up like that, but I found that if you put these handle up, they hide in the arms just a little bit better. The Sixgun was packaged like this, and his arms were pressed slightly, very slightly up. But if you do it like this, there's a little bit more clearance, and the handle to the gun goes right there in the hollow area there. So anyway, we got forward kick, just a little over 90 degrees, which is pretty good. Knee bend, 90 degrees. We've got some toe bend here for the transformation, cool for posing, and ankle tilt, which is always good. We can also got some thigh swivel due to transformation as well. And we have a waist swivel a little bit. There's some stuff down here that gets in the way a little bit, but it can go all the way around if you want it. So yeah, there you go. Now we'll be back with a couple of combinations. I'm going to do 2 of them at once. There are 3 different weapons loadouts for these guys. I'm going to do 2 of them once, one with one guy, one with the other, and then we'll do the 3rd weapons loadout, and then we will look at them in their alt modes. So yeah, be right back again. Okay, so here we have 2 ridiculous loadouts. We have our defensive loadout, which basically just turns the character into a giant backpack full of 6, 7, 8, at least 8 guns, possibly more. So he's got 8 guns. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blast effects attached to him right now, which is really neat and ridiculous, and I love it. I've got him attached to my red alert, and then we have our offensive loadout, which makes a large chunk of him a shield. His legs become platform shoes, just like all the other ones. And with a smaller gun backpack that can also shoot some blast effects. So, also his shield version also has 2 of the guns on it. So even his defensive loadout is still offensive, or even his offensive loadout is still defensive. No, defensive is still offensive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. The top one says defensive, and the bottom one says offensive. So even his offensive is defensive. Yes. Okay. Okay, there is one more loadout that we can do with this character. So we will be right back after yet another cut. And then after that, we'll finally get around to doing our alt modes. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. It's been a while. Sorry. Okay, I've taken Voyager class blaster in order to show off his hand mode, and I've got them both turned into hand mode. Whoops. It makes him awful front heavy though, so you got to be careful. So, yeah, he does have this giant hand mode though that is kind of floppy and not all that great, but it's there and it just adds. It's called, oh, well, now I have to go back. Whoops, I almost lost my cassette. My mini cassette guy. Get back in there. There we go. Come on, stand up. The giant hand mode is called High Precision Launcher Gauntlet. And it uses only a few of the pieces. It does not use... it doesn't use the legs or the arms or the little guns. So it's just that. Obviously you can attach this stuff any way you want to your characters to make them more armored up. Boom. Put this under here to give him some elevator shoes as well, or whatever I called them before. So then you have a super giant leader class figure with 2. Basically, he's almost a commander class of Voyager plus 2 deluxe. There. There he is with all of one guy's parts. Of course, since I'm using both of the fists, I could theoretically hook up everything to him and just make him a massive, insane weapons master guy. Anyway, okay. This is the last one. The next cut will be the last cut. And yeah, it's been fun getting back into doing the Transformers videos. And I'll be right back. And here is Sixgun with Cromar. Here they are in their vehicle modes. Yay! Look at them. They look so cool. Not really. I can't tell what they are. They're some sort of Cybertronian VTOL. The robot looks a lot better. Although they did attempt, I almost feel like they had Cromar's original vehicle in mind when they made this. Let me bring it up really quick. Okay, this is from the Transformers Wiki. Here's the original version of Cromar. So I do see the similarities. There are some differences. I'd love if you could shape these into a nose cone and put them in the front and move these to the side. But otherwise, I think they did a pretty decent job. His robot mode definitely looks a lot better. It's got some guns and stuff, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's the original Cromar Powerdasher. So yeah. Anyway, here they are. They look pretty cool. They're cool Cybertronian VTOLs. You know, they've got the. I'm assuming this is supposed to be some sort of booster for VTOL. We do have these boosters back here, which I didn't show off before. But you can put blast effects inside those so that it's pretty cool. It's not the best place for a booster. I think that the heat would scorch the outsides of the legs. But then you can also put the blast effects down here to give them an actual VTOL feel. Like, it's like kind of like a... They're basically big drones, as far as I can tell. I don't know. But anyway, here is Sixgun next to his buddy Slammer. And then here is Gasket and Grommet, a.k.a. Cog, who never wants to stay together in his vehicle alt mode. You can see Cog is a little bit longer and wider as far as length goes, but... Sixgun is twice the width of Cog, so they're about the same amount of robot in robot mode, but the vehicle, this guy definitely takes up a lot more space than this guy, than Gasket and Grommet, which I really like that you can split them in half like that, but that's a different figure altogether. Anyway, this has been my video review for both Sixgun and Powerdasher Cromar. I hope to get Zetar and Aragon. Aragon was available in a 3-pack with a couple of other repaints, and I hope to get them because I don't have the 2 original figures that come in the pack with Aragon. And I believe Aragon is a... Zetar is a repaint and slight retool of Brunt. So I think Zetar or Aragon is a remake, is a recolor and slight retool of Cog. But anyway, this has been a really long video. I apologize. It's my first time back and I'm reviewing 2 figures at the same time. So if you watched till the end, thanks. Please leave a comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. If you really like the video and you're not already, please subscribe. I'd be so thankful. I really appreciate it. Help me grow my channel. It is completely free for you to do. And anyways, that having been said, until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, and if you go out, please be safe. Till all are one. Peace out, guys. Bye.